Good morning and welcome to Zoom. This is a strength and balance class with me, Hannah. I am a senior fitness instructor with Stonebridge Community Services. We will need a little bit of equipment for this class. A set of dumbbells would be great. I use a £3 set. You could use a 2, a 3, a 5, anywhere within that range will work just fine. We will use those dumbbells in the strength part of our class. We're going to strengthen our whole body. We will not be on the floor for any abdominal stuff. We'll be standing for everything, and then we'll do some balance towards the end of the class, and we'll have a little stretch at the end. So please make sure you have some space to work. You'll need a chair or similar object to provide support, especially when we're working on our balance. So, excuse me, the chair, the table, the kitchen counter, the island, the back of the sofa, anything like that works really well. And it would also be great if you had some water handy. We will take water breaks through the class. So let's begin. We're going to stand up and we will warm up to begin with. So standing up nice and tall. Just need to move this mat in the right spot. Standing up nice and tall, we're going to march on the spot to start with. So standing up, picking up our feet, moving those arms forwards and backwards. Excuse me. We're relaxed through our shoulders. And we're going to take our shoulders up towards our ears and slowly relax them down. Let's do this a few times. Pull the shoulders up and down. Good. Lift and lower down. Pull the shoulders up, down, and again lift and lower those shoulders. And let's roll our shoulders both at the same time. Nice big circles. I'm still moving our feet. Excuse me, I have a tickle. And let's roll those shoulders forwards. Nice big circles forwards. Good. And again. Let's bring those arms out to the sides and make some little circles here. Back in the other direction. Good. Let's wiggle our fingers. We're going to reach our arms forwards. Nice big swimming arms. Nice slow circles. Good. Reaching forwards one at a time. And let's go back in the other direction. Nice and slowly again. Once more, each side, 1 and 2. Good. Let's look at our feet here. Going to tap our toes on the ground. Keep those heels touching the floor. And we'll tap those toes. Pick up those hands, wiggle your fingers. And we'll tap those fingers to thumb. Try and move in order. Just one at a time. One tap. Good. And let's circle those wrists. Keep the toe taps going. Back in the other direction. Good. Let's take one foot. Tap your toe and then your heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Let's keep moving our arms. So I'm going to do some little bicep curls here. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Good. Standing up tall. Heel, toe, heel, toe, and heel. And let's switch to the other side. Tap, toe, and heel. Good, again, standing up tall. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, heel. Good. And good. Relax. Let's have our feet hip width apart and we'll circle our hips here. Nice and slowly. Back in the other direction. Oh, excuse me. Great, let's take a nice deep breath. Big inhale, reach those hands up. Exhale, slowly lower down. And again, inhale, reach up. And exhale, slowly lower down. Great, let's pick up both of our weights. We're going to do a squat and we're going to hold 2 weights this morning. Hold those weights at your shoulders. These smaller weights, they're touching my shoulder, so I have them laying on my shoulder. If that doesn't feel good, you can hold them in your hands, but hold your hands still up at your shoulders. It feels comfy for me to hold them on my shoulders, but you might feel more sensitive there than me. So let's stand up nice and tall, feet facing forwards. Feet are about hip width apart, and those feet are flat on the floor. So I have a little bend of my knees to start with. We're going to squat. So bend our knees, lower our bum towards the floor. We're going to do that 8 times. So we're going to inhale as we lower down and then exhale as you stand. So nice and slowly lower. Exhale, stand up. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Good. Exhale as you stand up. And last one. I think actually we did 10. There we are. We'll put 1 weight down and let's pick up that second weight. We're going to hold it right up above our head. You can't see my weight, but it's there. It's up to the ceiling. I'm going to bend at the elbows, bring that weight behind my head, and then straight up to the ceiling. So nice and slowly lower down and up. We're standing tall. We're not trying to move too fast. Maybe a little bit quicker when you lift the hands, but slowly lower them down. And again, let's do 2 more after this. Here's 1 and 2. Good, and lower that weight down. We'll pick up our second weight now. We're going for lots of weights today. Challenging ourselves. I'm going to stand to the side so you can see me. We're going to do a deadlift, which is a hip hinge movement. So we're standing up nice and tall. Our weights are in front of us. My knees are soft. I'm going to hinge at the hip. You can see I'm sticking my bum out and bringing my chest down towards the floor. My knees stay bent. And from here, I'll stand up. So nice and slowly down. And back up. Inhale as you come forwards. Exhale as you stand. Nice and slowly. And again. Good. Let's have a quick drink here. So an upright row is next. Hands facing your body. We're going to lift up one elbow, slowly lower down, the other, and then both at the same time, like you're lifting up 2 big bags of shopping. 1, lift from that elbow, 2, and all together. 1, lower down slowly, 2, both at the same time. And again, 1, 2, and both at the same time. And then again, 1, 2, both at the same time. Good. What's that say? 1 weight in each hand again. We're hardly letting go of these weights this morning. We're going to lower 1 hand and then the other. Can you see me lowering that hand towards my knee a little bit? So I'm just doing a bit of a side bend. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor and your knees are soft. This movement is small, but it is effective. So nice and slowly, a small movement, lowering that hand, coming back up. Good. Once more, each side. 1 and 2. Good. Pop 1 weight down. We're going to hold this weight here, a little bit higher than chest level. Standing up tall, and we're going to take nice, slow, high knee steps. So we're holding that weight up, standing tall, feeling those core muscles working. You can pull that belly button in towards your spine, just a little bit to engage those core muscles. Good. Once more, each side. And relax. Great. A quick drink here. We'll go back to the beginning. It's just starting to pour with rain. All right, hands, grab those weights. We're going to take our weights up to our shoulders, and we're going to repeat that squat movement. So standing up nice and tall, feet are flat on the floor, knees are soft. Let's sink into that squat and up. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as you stand up. Nice and slowly down. A little bit faster on the way up. Good. Great. Let's do 2 more. That's 1. Last one here. And up. Excellent. Pop 1 weight down. Keep hold of the 1. We're going to work our tricep muscles, those muscles at the back of our arms here. Let's take this 1 weight straight up to the ceiling. We're going to bend to the elbows, lower that weight down behind your back, up to the ceiling. Good. Standing tall. We want to be nice and slow as you lower that weight behind your head. Good, 2 more. And again. Great, and let's lower that weight down, nice and slowly. And then we'll pick up that second weight. Standing, you don't have to stand to the side, sorry. I will so you can see me. My feet are hip width apart, feet are flat and relaxed on the floor. My knees are soft. I'm going to think about keeping that nice long spine. I'm going to hinge forwards. And then exhale, stand up. So inhale as you lean, as you hinge forwards. Sticking, you can see I'm really sticking my bum out. My back is flat. And then stand up a little bit faster. Nice and slow on the way down. And up, good. I'm really taking my time and breathing in slowly as I hinge forwards. Two more. Taking our time. And again. Good. Keep the weights in both hands here. And let's stand up nice and tall. Again, our feet are flat on the floor. Our knees are soft. We're going to lift from the elbow, lifting up one hand, and then the other, and then both at the same time. So let's really think about keeping the shoulders relaxed. You can see my shoulders don't really move. I'm lifting my hand up from my elbow. And I'm really working on being slow on the way down. Good. Excellent. 1, 2, both at the same time. 1, 2, both together. And again, last one. 1, 2, both at the same time. Slowly down. Good. Let's keep hold of both those weights. Again, soft knees, feet hip width apart. We're lowering one hand and then the other. So I was reaching that weight down towards the floor. Good, nice deep breaths. Nice and slowly. Two more. 1 and 2. Good. I will pop one weight down here and do that last exercise. So holding that weight up at your chest level, and we'll slowly take those big high knee steps. Good, standing up tall, driving those knees high as you can. Upper body and shoulders are relaxed. Once more, each side. Good. And let's relax that weight. We can have a drink. Okay, it's time for balance. So we will want to be within arm's reach of some kind of support furniture, like we talked about at the beginning. Your kitchen chair, I just use the wall here. Kitchen table, back of a sofa, counter, island, whatever it is. Have that within arm's reach so that you can keep your balance. So start with, we're going to stand with our feet, one in front of the other, and as much in a straight line as you can manage. That's quite tricky. If you're finding it as tricky as me, let's take that front foot out to the side a little bit and give yourself some more stability. So standing with your chest tall and your shoulders nice and relaxed. Let's take one arm up to the ceiling. And the other one. Let's bring our arms out to the sides. We're going to reach one hand forward, one hand back. Good, and the other way. Go back to center. Relax those arms. And let's switch our feet around. So the other one is forward now. Okay, feet as close as they can be. Don't be afraid to take that foot out to the side if you have to, and I definitely have to this morning. So standing nice and tall, the weight is even between your feet. Let's take one arm to the ceiling. And the other. Arms out to the sides. Let's turn our palms up. And then down. Up. Down. One up and down. And the other up and down. One up, down, one up, down. Good. Turn the left one up. Keep the right one down. And then flip them over. And again. So doing opposite things. And then you can relax your arms. Good. We will stand and work on taking a foot off the floor here. Just going to stand kind of on this angle so you can see both of my feet. I have the wall here for support. I'm going to start by standing on my right leg and I'm going to tap my left heel forwards. So standing nice and tall, I'm going to take that left heel up off the ground, just a tiny bit, just a couple of inches. And then I'm going to raise one arm, lift that one arm in front of me. Take the other arm up if you can, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Didn't make it. Let's switch to the other side. So weight onto your left leg this time, that left foot nice and relaxed. Right foot, tap that foot forward, standing tall. Let's take that heel off the ground if you can. Just a couple of inches, a small amount. You're going to lift one hand forwards. Keeping a hand free for holding the chair. And let's add the other arm if we can. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Excellent, très bien. We'll tightrope here a little bit. So moving around a bit more. We're going to take heel to toe steps. Forwards and backwards. Good, nice and slowly, looking up and ahead, keeping those feet as close together as you can. And then I want you to pause here. We're going to take that back foot, for me it's my left, and step that back foot forwards and backwards. So my right foot is going to stay still, and my left foot does the moving forwards and backwards. Yeah, forwards and backwards. Good, pause here. And then let's take the other foot. So now my left foot will be still, and my right foot will step backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards. Good. Just moving that one foot nice and slowly. And again. Backwards and forwards. Good. And you can relax your feet here. We're going to stand on one leg a little bit. I'm turning to the side so you can see what I'm going to do with my feet. Let's start by standing on my right leg and then lifting that left foot up off the floor. Remember, you can keep a toe touching the floor if it doesn't feel safe to take that right foot up. We'll hold on to the chair. I'm just holding my foot behind me, my knee is bent. I'm going to circle this ankle nice and slowly. And back in the other direction. Good. And place that foot on the floor. Let's switch to the other side. Lift that foot behind you. And we'll circle that ankle. Good. The other direction as well. Good. Place that foot on the floor. Excellent. Let's hold our hands up in a Y shape. We're going to stand on our right leg, lift the left foot and hold here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the other way. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Excellent. Let's do one more here. Good, time for one more. We're going to stand with our feet a little bit wider than hip width. We're going to shift our weight from one foot to the other. Standing up tall, moving one way, and then the other, nice and slowly. Good. Just relaxed, pushing that weight from one foot to the other. Let's start taking our feet off the floor. So now we're stepping one foot, the other. One and the other. Good. Good. Nice deep breaths. as you step onto that right foot, let's lift the left and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And onto the left foot, lift the right and hold again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's repeat that. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, we are ready to stretch, friends. Let's bring one arm across our body. We're going to hold it here. Stretch through that shoulder. And the other way. Okay, we're going to take our left hand, hold the fingers of that left hand with your right, and then just push back a little bit. We're stretching through that forearm, but we're doing this gently. Sometimes your wrists can be a sensitive spot. I'm just pushing that hand back really gently. And then relax, and the other side. Let's pick up that right hand and pull those fingers back just a little bit. Good, and relax. Let's have a seat. We're going to sit right back in our chair. Pull that knee in towards your chest. Let's circle that ankle here. Back in the other direction. Good, and let's relax that foot. We'll switch to the other side. Pull that knee in. We'll circle that ankle nice and slowly. Back in the other direction. Good. Great, let's place that foot on the floor. We're going to sit up nice and tall in the middle of our chair. Take your right hand to your left knee and look back over that left shoulder. Good, back to center. Let's take left hand to right knee and back over that right shoulder. Good, and slowly back to center again. Let's stand up. We're going to reach our arms behind us, reach for the back of the room, stretch those fingers right out. Take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, wrap those arms around yourself. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze, pat on the back. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for joining me this morning. I will find out about Friday and ask if an email can go around and let everybody know what is going on for Friday Zoom, but I think that it won't be happening. I don't think there's anybody to cover it, but watch this space, watch your emails for a word about that. Okay, bye everyone.
Thanks, Hannah. See you Tuesday.
Yes,
Thanks,
bye.
Anne.
You're
Bye.
welcome. No problem. See you, friends.